Hello there, everybody, and welcome to a completely brand new Let's Play. Wait, what? Yeah. Yes. Okay. I forgot they did that. I'm playing on technically a new file, like completely new file. I don't think I've even played on like the new systems yet. So obviously things are gonna, have to, well, fix up for everything, and all that. So, yes, we're finally getting into Bulletstorm 7 years in the future. I know, it's ridiculous, but this, for those that are not aware, or you might be, just now catching up on... Hold on, let me turn my mic down a little bit. That's too loud? Check, 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 check. I think that's going higher. That's going lower. Lower? Higher? Too high. Okay, lowest? Fuck, I don't... fuck. I don't know. Anywho, so... This was one of my, 2017 lineup videos, and I would like to finish it hopefully in a decent amount of time, and then of course hop straight into Uncharted 3 at some point, and then on top of that, at one of these days, finish up, well, Paper Mario 2, because that's also on that list as well. But yeah, also another thing, this is of course the full clip edition, meaning that we do technically have access to Duke Nukem World Tour, but I am not going to be playing the Duke Nukem DLC for this. I've done it once, it's fine. It was neat. It was neat. It was pretty cool seeing that happen back then, but nowadays it's like it's just a cool little aesthetic thing, but for a Let's Play, I might as well just stick with the old-fashioned. And a little bit of my, I guess, somewhat backstory when it comes to this game. When this game was coming out, I was over at my friend's house, and he had a demo of this game on Xbox. And I didn't have an Xbox, he did, right? Well, yeah, I know, we're friends, but we didn't really play on, like, he had a 360, of course, because this was, a 360 game. Yeah, back then, I didn't really exactly have the same console as most of my friends. Mainly because, like, I wasn't the one buying the consoles anyway, and I suspect neither were they. So, he had this game on Xbox, and, I saw it was made by Epic or whatever at the time. And I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, those are the, if I remember correctly, the Gears of War people, if I'm not mistaken. So, and there's also, what was it? Oh, what's their fucking name? People Can Fly, I think, which I believe they're the people that are behind Painkiller, I want to say. Anywho, so we played the demo, and I thought it was really cool, and I was like, oh, fuck, I can't wait for this game to come out. Hopefully it's not an Xbox-only game. And turned out that it wasn't, as far as I remember. And that was, of course, a long time ago, so it's been a bit since I've actually played. I don't know why sorry, my brain's all over the place right now. Starting a new Let's Play, it kind of fucks with my head for a little while, So, anyway, I thought, like, oh, wow, that game looks really cool. I want to play it. It's pretty funny. And at the time, yeah, it was funny. But nowadays, I mean, there's still some things that are kind of funny, I guess, but... Wait, what? I've never seen that. The fuck? Where is... Okay, we need those on. I'm fine with that. I don't mind that too much. There it is. Okay. I was trying to look for the crouch toggle because I hate the hold down crouch button things. Alright, so fast forward, game comes out, I buy it at some point. I don't know if I bought it like straight away. I don't think I bought it day... Well, that is weird because I think I have a day one copy of this somewhere. I thought I did. Yeah, beats the hell out of me. So, anyway, played it, loved it. I never got the 100%. I never even got the platinum of the game either because it had multiplayer trophies, and I tried so hard to get my friends into the multiplayer, but they never really did. And even when they did, we kind of just stopped playing for a long time. So, and then I think they shut down the multiplayer for the PS3 version anyway, PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. So, regardless, it's kind of down. I think this one's still up, but it was kind of hard to get my friends into it. And even when they did get into it, like, we weren't really exactly into it. Which some of the trophies were multiplayer trophies, so that made it already kind of hard to do. Where you had to do like team skill points and what have you, and sometimes your friends are just not good because they didn't play the campaign. They mostly bought it for the multiplayer.
It was just there.
And we just, fuck off and play something else for a while. And then just kind of forget about the game even had multiplayer to begin with. Yeah, that's kind of my fault for that one. So, another thing, Grayson, our main character here, basically looks like Wolverine. Which is kind of funny considering the fact that he's, like, Wolverine in the Deadpool game is played by the same voice actor, Steve Bloom.
We're with you, Gray. Serrano hung us all out to dry.
At least I'm pretty sure that's Steve Bloom. Steve Blum? Yeah, sorry.
We won't last 15 seconds. You've lost your nerve.
I've gotten so used to the way that,
Despite your recklessness,
the Japanese say with a U. I play too much, Japanese games, so I've gotten too used to it. I don't want to sound like one of those guys, but I don't really play a lot of Western games much anymore. Not after the whole God of War fiasco. I kind of just gave up. I'm like, fuck these. Well, I mean, God of War wasn't even. Well, God of War was a little bit of the nail in the coffin. I mean, don't get me wrong, but Ragnarok was all right for what it's worth. And also, don't expect a God of War 4 Let's Play, but I'm not gonna say. I might not say fully no to it, but as of right now, I have no plans on wanting to do it. But like I said, even if Ragnarok I did like better, yeah, it is what it is. Uncharted 4 was like, I think, one of the first starts of that. Where I was like, okay, I'm not into this whole movie game shit anymore. I mean, I love Uncharted, like, 2 and 3. 1's fine. I can play 1 in like a marathon situation, but I probably don't want to play 1 just by merit of wanting to play it, by itself. I have to have a reason to want to play 1. So, I don't mind it. I just don't like playing it all the time, that's all. Much like with everything else. Also, for this part right here, it doesn't really matter how much damage you take. It's pointless anyway, because the thing's just going to end regardless. Spoiler warning, but yeah, the ship's going to crash no matter what we do. See, I thought I remembered his name. Oh, I kept saying Ishin. Because I keep thinking about Sekiro, which at some point I would like to do as well. But depending on how long it takes me to beat this game, we'll see. I don't want to try to spoil too much stuff here, but there is a big reason as to why I like this game besides the humor of it. Because, back then, like I said before, I thought this game was remarkably funny for the time. And now that I've gotten a bit older, now that the game's kind of gotten older itself, I've already heard the jokes a million times. I've already seen everything that's needed to be seen, right? So it's like, I wouldn't say that it's not funny, but the main selling point for me, I'm not going to spoil full on what exactly it is. Like it even matters, this game's old as shit now. To be fair. This game's like 2 generations old now, I don't think anybody really cares. Alright, whatever. So, there's a system in the game called skill points, right? And you get skill points depending on how you kill enemies. And I thought at the time, like, that was like the coolest fucking thing. Which, I mean, to be fair, I think there have been games that have done that before. I think. I don't know. Well, yeah, we had, like, Mad World. That has different points for how you specifically kill enemies. Also, we're not going to be getting into the main game stuff for just a little while. We're getting pretty close. But yeah, the first section is, like, the whole ship thing, and then you have, like, this whole assassination thing down here that we have to do on whatever this guy was. And then after that, should be back on the ship, but on the destroyed ship. So, like, we will get into the action, but it might take, like, 20 minutes to get to the full extent of getting the skill points. Maybe not, who knows. I never really looked at this city before. I never really looked at it much. I just kind of always walked down this building and just, don't bother with looking at stuff. But this game still does look pretty nice, though. I mean, to be fair, a part of me kind of wants to see like a sequel, but at the same time, like I'm kind of good without it. The game is quite nice, and to be fair, the multiplayer itself wasn't even that bad either. And this game came out around the time when there was games like, you know, Gears of War and Halo and COD and all that, kind of just reigning supreme for a while, right? And then, like, I'm mainly talking about the multiplayer now because I see the camo on the guns. But,
I told you to rig these to blow, not check your goddamn email. What are you doing on here? What am I looking at? Every hit we've done. We've been killing innocent people. Novak was a reporter. Just finished an article on Serrano's corruption.
oops.
Get Serrano on the line.
Here he comes. The main guy himself.
Shut the fuck up. Answer me a question. These people, have you had us killing innocent civilians?
What in the name of sweet Mary Mother of Christmas did you think you were doing out there all this time?
Oh, I'm gonna turn up the
Namby-pamby cocksucks.
game volume just a little bit.
Assassins.
You told us.
Also, holy shit, I know this is the full clip edition, which is the remastered version of this game, but
I lied. So what?
as far as I know, I think they just upscaled it. I don't think they really did anything else.
Incriminating evidence.
Judging by his teeth, they didn't really change much.
You killed him to cover up what you do.
Also, is it out of sync?
Exactly do we?
And are his lips kind of off?
Proudly, at the pleasure of a general of this
And
confederation
black?
that you love with such a fervor.
I don't remember seeing that. Anyway, so just back on topic with the whole multiplayer thing. So back then, I used to have, I wouldn't say it was an obsession, but there was like a little thing that always made those multiplayer games quite fun. And Call of Duty kind of did it for me, but Crysis also had it too, where you could, you know, get experience on multiplayer, get kills, or get whatever challenge is done to unlock camos. And Bulletstorm multiplayer also has the same thing too. And it was always like that one thing that I always wanted to try to do was get all the camos that I could, but I didn't unfortunately play enough in the multiplayer to get to that point before they shut it down. And I still find it weird that they decided to bring back the multiplayer for this game when they remastered it, which I thought was crazy. I was like, you never see that.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Also, by the way, those bulletproof vests that we're wearing,
Be fine.
that might not come in handy for us, but it will definitely come in handy for these guys. Because these guys... Okay, maybe they don't. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I guess I might be mistaking it for, like, hard mode or something. I must have tried, like, playing on hard and been like, what the fuck, they just don't die. Also, by the way, I am going to play on normal mode. I know I usually play, like, you know, shooters on hard or whatever, but for the sake of just the Let's Play itself, I think I'm probably just going to stick with just regular mode here. By the way, I do apologize for any lack of good shooting. I'm not the best first-person shooter player, typically. And consoles are a slight bit harder time to play on. Also, Ishii dies all the fucking time. What's up with that?
You're famous where I come from. Gonna make me famous killing you.
I like how the dude just completely forgot there's like 3 other guys that we're shooting at near. Yeah, even though we're now finally in the present time, we still don't have access to the whole skill point thing that this game is mostly known for. So that doesn't come until at least a little bit later.
He's dying, man. He's all fucked up. You see that? Escape pods from Ulysses. Yeah, I see him crashing down. What about it? It doesn't matter, man. Get your head out of your.
What do you mean it doesn't
ass.
fucking matter? That's a ship that, you know, yeah. I don't think they exactly explained it, but they might have.
Easy. Ah, damn it.
Are you ready for like pretty much the quintessential character that's like the angriest character in any video game ever? He basically became Carl from that one episode of Aqua Teen where they were Frylock had like a toilet that he was trying to test on Carl, and they tricked him into like shitting outside. And then Carl, went to go flush the toilet, and then he pressed the button, got sucked into it, and, his head was left there floating. And they tried reattaching his body to like different, things, even to like one to like a mech, and it's like, why did we do that? I don't know. I have no idea why I would do that. And it's like, yeah, that's basically what Ishii is right now. It's just a completely... Oh my god, that scared me. Like, doing Ishii right now is basically a problem because if we bring him back, he's going to be pissed off. I mean, he's got all good reason, I guess, to be pissed, but still, I mean, come on, man. You'll see what I mean. I used to not actually like that aspect of Ishii back then. I mean, I don't really care nowadays. Like, it's whatever.
Ulysses escape capsules. A few jettisoned. Wait a minute. Engines will have cells. Yes,
Let's go.
Let's go, Ralph. Boys, time is short.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Also, what I find funny? Like, I know they said you can turn off blood and gore, which is fine, because, I mean, I know that in a lot of games nowadays, well, maybe not a lot of them, there's like, there's a good amount of games nowadays that do that anyway. Like, Call of Duty kind of had something like that too, I think. I know I keep talking about COD, but I don't really play it that much anymore, to be fair. But, back then, they had like the whole Modern Warfare 2 graphic content cycle thingy. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, obviously kicking people does put them in the air for you to shoot them. So you get, your skill points, but that's not until later, of course, as I keep explaining, but yeah. Rainbows, puppies, lucky fucking clover, spew from your ass. I play this game too much. I've kind of remembered a good amount of the jokes. Well, there's one that I don't remember, but I remember the ending of it. It's like, pull up your skirt and strap that dildo on. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of these guys coming, so just prepare for that. It's gonna be a bit before I get used to this game again. Because I have to remember that, X is to run. Which, I mean, at the time, like, a lot of games just kind of did that anyway. God, I'm so bad. I am such a bad shot, but at least I can admit it. I probably wouldn't do any better on PC right now anyway, to be fair. What the fuck was I talking about a minute ago? Oh yeah, the graphic content thing. I just find it weird that they decided to... Yeah, his neck is bleeding out. That's what's going on with him. You can headshot or you can shoot them in the neck. It's pretty cool. And of course, if enemies are running toward you, especially the green enemies here, which typically... well, there's a version of them later that has like a toxic fuel to them. You'll see much later what I'm talking about. But anyway, so I find it funny that that's an option to turn off, like, just the crude humor. Or not... Well, just the cursing. Like, that's so weird. Like, what would they even say? And for Let's Play's sake, I'm going to keep it as normal as I can keep it, because I feel like that... I feel like it takes away if you take out the cussing and you take out the blood and gore. I feel like it kind of ruins it just a little bit. Especially in the humor department, because...
Final echo. Elite.
That's a, big part of it.
Rumors were true.
Alright, here we go. Yep, here it comes. The strap-on.
I thought instinct moderated weapons were outlaw. Yeah, they were. Ow! God damn. I can actually be
Ass simulation.
talking to me.
Ass emulation.
Boss, real happy for you. Now can you make yourself useful? Pop open the hood on this pod.
There you go.
Hot damn.
I think you can actually change that, I believe. You can change that in the controls to... If you don't want it to be on L1.
Just a water hit. I forgot why I done marched out here.
Okay, I forgot about that one. But sometimes they might get me, I forgot what I done much out here. Alrighty, so grab this guy, leash him on over. I don't know why the game has to make you do it twice. I mean, you don't really have to. Doesn't matter. Well, I mean, there are like a couple of enemies, but like I already learned how to do the leash thing. I'm pretty much good to go. This one, however, you do have to leash, because I think this is the only way to actually knock down the door. So, there you go. Yeah, Leash basically is just a different alternate version of Kick, but this one obviously has a range to it. And this was a big thing for Bulletstorm, I remember. And there is an upgrade for it later where you can do like a Grand Slam thing with it too. It's really cool. I like the Leash. I like the concept of Kick and Leash enemies. The whole skill point thing in general is pretty fun, which is why I will not be 100%ing the game, because getting every single skill point just... It seems impossible for a game like this. Same thing with Red Steel 2. Like, I feel like Red Steel 2 might be impossible to 100% unless you're truly grinding it out, like, big time. Like, you know exactly where to go. You know exactly which weapons to be using at that time, or how much gold you can get out of whatever. But for this game, it's the same concept, except with skill points. Like, you have to know... You have to get all the skill points as best as you possibly can without fucking up anything. Because this is a relatively pretty short game, all things considered. So it's about like 5 to 6 hours long. It would probably take me about 6 to 7, but who knows? Would you just... Oh. I forgot that I was supposed to leave. Oops. My bad. It's also funny because I end up skipping the cutscenes all the time because, I mean, I've played the game a million times, so I've kind of gotten used to... I don't need to really see them again. I've gotten used to the game, you know? I like how he brings them all the way over here just to cut his throat. Like, did he know that we were right here watching, or what? That's fine. We got electricity, so it'll be alright. They ain't gonna do anything to us. They might even get a hit on us. Actually, wait, I just realized. If I don't have my save data on here, does that mean I'm gonna get a trophy for PS5 version of this game? Uh-oh. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, like I said, I've seen all these cutscenes before. I'm fine. But, it is just kind of funny how short these cutscenes technically are, though, to be fair. And to be honest, a lot of them kind of tend to be mostly in the beginning part. Yeah, even though I have subtitles on, they're not gonna play those subtitles. Also, I believe our character's name is Dick Grayson, but Ishii just calls us Gray. Now, I know I'm just explaining stupid things for no reason, but...
Shoot me. Do it!
Boom. That's the second time that Gray has blown shit up. Also, this might shock a lot of you. But typically a lot of these, I think, have loading times. And back then, especially on the PS3, they were fucking horrid. I don't know about 360, though. I don't know. I didn't play... I've only played the demo. I didn't really play the full game of it, so I don't remember. I only did it once. So, I don't exactly recall that long ago. But I do remember the PS3 version, because I still have it, having really shitty fucking long load times. Even back then, when I didn't really play Sonic 06 until I was much older. But when I had played, this game, even back then I was like, okay, these are fucking long. That's really annoying.
You are going to help me. I am having a difficult time seeing how you can help me. Your drunken thirst for revenge just killed our crew. I'm sorry.
Ray's neck is so fucking big that I don't think Ishii's even, like, choking him out. He's just, like, pretending to be choked or something.
The bioprocessor. You can't let it take control. You just can't let that happen. I'm going to kill you, Gray. I see no logical reason not to. That is a final Echo instinct leash. Yeah. So what? The communication line. Open it. Mute the
Well,
mic.
he has a reason not to kill us now. Oh, that's what her name was, Trishka. Serrano back then used to be one of my favorite villains. Nowadays, he's just kind of there. But we'll see. I mean, the game still got like a chuckle out of me earlier, so it might still have a chance. I'm not saying that's not funny. I'm just saying that back then I thought it was funny, but I've heard the same jokes for so long that I've kind of gotten used to it now.
We can track her to Serrano and use the general to get off world.
Trishka is also another case of a relatively annoying character.
It is for you to help me.
Yeah, of course. I wasn't thinking of killing him. We get to him, get you off world. I know some black-level bioengineers. We can get you fixed up, Ishi. I swear it on my mother.
Then if I expire, you have failed your last bid for redemption.
But you know, honestly, now that I'm older, I guess I can kind of appreciate.
This warbot is low. If I do not charge it within 30 minutes, I will die.
Freak jobs that attacked us. Got a large cluster of them southeast of here. They gotta have some power cells.
Then I will follow you. This one last time.
I think that's what this chapter's called, right? I think so. I don't know. Anyway, so now that I'm older, I guess I can kind of appreciate all the guys. Oh, you know what I mean. I can appreciate all the non-friendly banter, so to speak. Like they're a crew, but the only problem is, of course, you know, Gray's an idiot and he fucked everything up. So everyone's gonna be mad at you pretty much the entire game. So it's one of those things. Like back then, I was like, oh, that's fucking annoying. I don't want to have to get yelled at all the time. Just checking if I can go over there.
How you holding
Oh,
up? The pain manageable?
hiccup. Sorry.
It is not. I am left to endure it regardless.
Get the hell out of here, Ishi.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit before we get you out, but you know, if you can endure it for the next less than a day, then I think it'll be all right.
Looking at here, Ishi.
All right, now this should be the skill point access, and like I said, it took us about 20 minutes to get there, pretty much. Although it's more likely closer to 30 minutes than 20, but hey. And this is where you're going to be spending all your points. You're going to be buying ammo. You're going to be buying who knows what else. New weapons. You're going to be trading out your weapons because you only carry like 3 at a time. And this basically is telling you, you know, how to get them. But I think you can technically get them without having to go through. Like, you don't need to know exactly what it is you need to get to do it.
Rating my performance.
But like I said, we're not going to be doing everything. It will not be 100%. This will just be a normal playthrough, so. Again, apologies for that, but it is just kind of how it works. Alright, so our first one we got, our first two that we got, Voodoo Doll is basically just stick people on, you know, kick them, leash them onto, like, spike fences. Basically just spikes in general. Gives us about 100 each time. Environmental is, oh yeah, 10 plus means you didn't get the skill point kill. You just got the kill. You didn't get a skill point with it. It tends to happen sometimes. The game is not very good about stuff a lot of the time, to be fair. What now? Okay, whatever. Anywho, so environmental is basically just shoot an explosive or whatever and you're fine. These cacti here, these are going to give us voodoo dolls as well. I'll probably just call them voodoos. Oh, no, that's right. It's prick. Never mind. Oops. So first time you get a new skill point, it always gives you, like, double, triple, quadruple the amount like you would normally get, which is very nice. Let me try something here. Oh, God damn it. I want to say there's, like, a couple different... Alright, I think you have to kick first and then shoot. Yeah, there's bullet kick, and I don't think there's bullet slide. There is. Okay. Usually those give you, I want to say, maybe like 25. Huh? Also, you can kick a explosive right into somebody, and it will explode them, of course. And depending on, you know, how many enemies you kill with said explosive will give you, of course, more than just a fair share amount of points from it. Alright, nice. Yeah, usually when it comes to environmental and just anything in general, if you can get like a nice good combo in one shot, because like I don't think you can get a full combo from pricked, right? I don't think you can do that. There you go, tripwire, got that one. And then of course headshot is also another thing too. Yeah, it's 25. All right. If you can try, it's kind of hard. You kind of have to sort of aim toward the chest a little bit for this one to work. But if you can try to do that one where you shoot them in the neck, that's also one too. But you know, I'm probably gonna fail. And since I'm not going for everything, I'm not going to worry too much about how much points I get. I will try to get as many as I possibly can, to the extent that I know that I can. But if it doesn't happen, then, oh well, it doesn't happen. Also, explosives are very, very big. They are surprisingly very big in this game. They have a surprising amount of reach. See if I can... There is one, of course, for shooting someone in the balls. But that wasn't right there because he was tripped down. So that didn't work. Also, there should be things where you can connect to that give you an extra, like, couple hundred points if you find them. Like, little collectible things. Now, I don't exactly remember where they're at, but, you know... You dicks. Oh, we got the full 500. Nice. Okay. But yeah, sometimes there's, like, little collectibles you can get. They give you, like, I think 200 points or whatever. And then for scenes like that, they'll typically give you a full 500 or whatever if you happen to, you know, get it to go all the way. I can't tell. Is this rib sticking? Alright, fuck this. Yeah, sometimes, like, just even trying to, like, shoot somebody in the head still doesn't even activate the actual thing itself, right? Such an annoying little shithead thing to do to me. Yeah, sometimes, like, you'll shoot them in the head and then not get the headshot for it when you do a bullet kick. It's really weird. The game's just kind of off. I don't fully blame the game for that, though. It's just one of those cases of, you know, it kind of happens and shit gets kind of all fucky. Things get kind of all fucky, you know how it is. Alright, so we got a bunch of points. We can actually upgrade our stuff. I think I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the charge. And yes, you can, you know, of course, buy them. I have enough points to upgrade capacity. Why the hell not? Alright, so the charge is a pretty fun thing. Each weapon typically has a secondary fire. And whenever I get a chance, I'll show that off. But first, let's just go ahead and kick that guy, you know, while he's not paying attention. I want to say there's one for getting a headshot with it. Yeah, overkill, that's what it was. There's also one for piercing. If you can try to, like... Oh, I wonder if there's a trip one for it. Also, yeah, you can turn it off. It's very nice. But there is one, I think, for shooting somebody right in the ass. Okay, you know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try this. Got it. Wait. No, that's just bone. Never mind. So bone basically is using the secondary fire by itself, typically just to kind of melt somebody with it. Like, just shooting them straight on and getting the melt. But there is an X-ray one, too. And, of course, secondary fires have a certain amount of ammo capacity to them, of course. Obviously. By the way, if you let go anytime then, you will, of course, lose out on your extra 500. Oh, and by the way, for those that don't know, the Duke Nukem campaign does have Duke replacing the voice lines of Gray. So every voice line is just replaced with Duke voice lines. Which is neat. You know, I like that concept. I don't mind Duke Nukem being here. I mean, you know, this is a... I want to say Gearbox was the one that remastered it, I think. I don't remember if Gearbox worked on it, the original game or not. I don't know. Gearbox is, of course, the people behind... Well, it's Randy Pitchford's fucking thing. They're the people behind Bulletstorm. They're also the people behind, you know, Duke Nukem Forever, and you know how that go. I know how that went. I'm pretty sure we all probably have a pretty good idea. Yeah, I'm missing like every shot here. Also, enemies do typically drop items or ammo, so which is always kind of nice. I would like to shoot somebody in the balls, but you gotta like get them down here first for that to happen. I want to say that kicking somebody into something just might give you... Yep, there it is. Graffiti. That's what it was. I was going to say, kicking somebody into a wall should be enough to work. Okay, now I know about that little trick. I'm going to start using that to my advantage now. Ah, there we go. We got both gag reflex, which is the throat one, and, of course, skyjack, which is basically what you kind of expect it to be. I want to say that linking up might give you ammo without having to pay for it. I don't know. I don't know why that thing just keeps telling me there's new ones. I don't see shit. There's nothing new. I don't see a damn thing.
Provided we hurry.
Actually, hold on. How much? Can we even buy like a new weapon right now? No. Let me think here. Yeah, we don't have Thumper yet, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I will try to probably potentially get the Peacemaker upgraded fully because I feel like that would probably be a better thing to kind of get going. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. It's a bunch of just, you know, typical gyrocopter thingies. Okay, not exactly fully what I wanted, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, like I said, if you want to go for gag reflex, you kind of have to shoot him right about in the chest area, give or take. Well, a little, obviously a little higher in the chest, but right there, for example. Alright, what were those? Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, destroy gyrocopter using an indirect explosion. Okay. Yeah, those are just general ones. They're not too bad to do. Like, especially that one where you have to... By the way, that's an ammo crate right there. One of those ones where you have to kind of, like, you know, shoot somebody while they're... Like, while one's in the air, and then you shoot the other one that's... God damn it. Yeah, they got that whole, like, Gears of War reloading thing there. We have to just do it just... right. And somehow... Somehow that got all fucky, but it's okay. We have another chance to get more gyrocopters later. Which we'll see, I think, relatively pretty soon. Oh. I thought you pulled it. You walked in front of the fucking... Why would you walk in front of the lever to not pull it? That's such a dick move. Alright, we're going to get a new skill point here pretty soon, actually. It's called Pancake. Possibly. We'll see. Also, this place is great for getting vertigos. Free 50. That way you don't have to worry about, like, any other potential troublesome skill points. Because sometimes getting skill points can be kind of hard to do. Let me try something here. That ain't gonna work. Alright. Yeah, if you want to do the whole, like, suspend somebody in air thing and then kill somebody else, you might have to stick with, like, the Peacemaker secondary fire for that one. Because the timing window on that is really short and weird, and I hate it. Always hated how small some of this shit is. It's really annoying. But that's just a weird Bulletstorm thing where for some reason sometimes like skill points just don't do what I need them to do, you know? They just don't work sometimes. It's really weird. I've always assumed it's my fault, but at this point I have no clue. I honestly reasonably don't have a clue whether or not that's true or not. I was gonna say, I think upgrading charge. We'll buy 3 for now. I'll try to just get it slightly upgraded. I know it's really early to be upgrading it this early, especially when we are. I will try to show off every weapon though. I'll do my best to get every weapon, but and every weapon secondary fire. But having the Peacemaker upgraded early because this is like the main weapon you're going to be using a lot of, and it makes more sense just to kind of, you know, stick with it for a while and use that. Alright, so there's another skill point we can get right now. Well, actually pretty soon. That should be it. Yep, full throttle. Okay. Basically, it's don't let go of the trigger when you're shooting enemies. And the chain gun itself has a limited amount of ammo. You just have to look to the right. And it's more of a time-based thing than anything, really. It's not inherently based on, like, how much ammo you directly have. God. Fucking A. So I'm pretty sure it's based on mainly just like a whole time thing. Because it's just kind of, you know. Hold on. There's that. Okay, cool. I didn't want to die here. We good to go? Alright. Let's go. Yeah, this area has like a ton of vertigo places you can get. If you know where to look.
Hold it together. I'll do the heavy lifting.
Hold on.
Just stay close.
Oh, there it is. See if I can maybe get like a ball shot. Well, these guys typically are the ones you want to shoot in the balls, not these guys. Not the one I'm shooting at right now, but the normal, like, regular shoulder-looking dudes. Wait, I think it's shoot them in the balls and kick out their head. That's what it was. It's called Mercy. Yeah, you can kind of tell I played this game quite a bit. Just a little bit. Let me see something here. Okay, so I went for a kick and I went for a shot, right? But it still did not give it to me. So I don't know. It might be a case of, oh, well, you have to leash them first, or you have to thump them. I don't know. But we don't have Thumper. So if that's the case, why would it tell me that I can do it when I clearly don't have it? Makes no fucking sense. Right? None of it makes any goddamn sense. Nothing ever does. Yeah, I could have sworn this recharges something, but I guess not. Oh yeah, the whole collectible thing will not show up till like a little bit later. I want to say like maybe possibly chapter 2. If worse come to worse, chapter 3. Yeah, Shocker's a new one. Okay. There we go. Got the ball shot, got Mercy, and got an extra 500. So not too bad.
Damn, I don't have an access port.
My plan right now is to potentially finish this level and then just head into the next one. I would like to record at the very least, possibly. I mean, I got time for it right now. I just got off work like a little bit earlier than usual, which is nice. I would like to try my best to do 4 episodes right now, but we'll see. And then for those that are fans of my Bloodstained series, I'm still kind of working on it. I'm not going to try to grind levels too much. I'm just going to try to focus on getting just like, you know, the shards and stuff and try to upgrade those or whatever. Also for these, I think it's just a flat 25 every time. I think it's the max points you can get. And of course, you know, 0 being, well, duh. It is a timing-based thing too, so be careful. Because if you fuck up the timing on that one, then it's all kind of fucked.
Fate finally smiles down. Cargo train up ahead. Last train out of explosion.
Let me see here. Oh, that completely missed. Yeah, the thing is with Bullet Kick, it's like it doesn't do a lot of damage, or it doesn't give you a lot of points. Sorry, Shockers do. So if you're really wanting to get some points right now, that would be probably a good place to kind of do it. And I would say maybe possibly save the explosives for just in case. Just a few of them. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck these guys. Depending on how things go, I may even probably decide to show up the multiplayer too while I'm at it. But we'll see. And speaking of butts, that is a big butt. That is a very big butt. And you'll see what I mean. What the? If you probably couldn't notice, you do take quite a bit of damage even on normal mode, which means that obviously whenever you get to like hard mode and stuff, it's going to be quite a bit more. Alright, so real quick, what am I exactly doing? Why am I not, you know, using maybe like the secondary fire to kind of just get like a nice good kill? Also, you can grab ammo with this. It's really nice. Well, mainly, the reason why I'm not using that right now is for this alone. That didn't work. He has at least a... Alright, you know what? Fuck it, fine. Alright. I wanted to try to get like a nice... Okay, here we go. There's multiple different ways to kill him. Boss is, of course, killing a boss, a mini-boss. And Whiplash is ripping off a boss's head. There was a... There's another way to kill them, too. And it's from behind. The only problem is I was too late to do that. This is probably why I don't want to kind of like waste too many of the explosive here. That way, and just in the off chance that you could probably maybe make a couple of shots, it'd be alright. Let it kind of cool down a bit and see if there's anybody else. Nice, very nice. Getting quite a bit of points. Not as much as I would hope to get, because with this game, I'm always greedy. Like, I'm always like, I just want more, man. I just want more. Also, sorry about it being in 30 frames. My Elgato itself is not, and it's not a 60, you know, 60 FPS capture card. I don't think so. Because I know there is an Elgato 60 that does do that, but I don't think I really have that one right now. Look how fast that loads. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm going to have to end it here. I'll, you know, basically see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. And then we'll do the whole wheel situation. And then, yeah, then I got to figure out, like, thumbnails for this shit and all that. So, that's my stuff. You don't have to worry about that. But anyway, see you guys next time. And as always, take care, everybody.